Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They run with Ezekiel Elliott, last year's NFL rushing leader. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Here we go, 48. Here we go, 46.
This is Elliott, and an alley to run. 7 yards on the carry, make it 3rd and 4 coming up. Cowboys and Eagles, of course, such a great rivalry. Last year, the Cowboys got the better of the Eagles both times that they met, with Philly coming off their Super Bowl title. But in weeks 10 and 14, it was Dallas beating Philly by a single possession. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And a big turnover there, as his guys will get the football back. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. First drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is, when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
On first down, Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays.
I went to the girl house. We played a drinking game. We played drinking games, right?
Take it to the house.
I was good the whole fucking night, and then next thing you know, I wake up the next morning in my car, no shoes on, with no phone. I'm like, where the I was in front of her house still. I never left the house. I was just outside in my car.
Interception last time, it led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score.
She was like, yeah, we got fucked up.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9.
I don't know how you got in your car, but
a nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Looking to throw. Prescott. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper.
Oh,
and out across midfield, down to the 45.
And I went back in her house after she opened the door.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me.
Her and her sister was fucked up, bro.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early.
I've thought about
because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 38, Prescott looking for Cooper. That's complete. And he has another first down.
Yeah, obviously I figured that shit out. We were still all good. I ain't say no stupid shit or nothing like that.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
I'm not even trying to stop it.
Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally.
I was stopping it in the beginning.
Show
what you
them
mean?
the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Now Prescott. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, maybe said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And Zerline's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
I just outran you to the side, nigga. That was it. They won't nothing to it.
They come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders.
They won't nothing to it, dog.
Quickly in the backfield. Down he goes.
There was nothing to it, dog. Hey, kid, outran you.
On 2nd and 12, Wentz. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
That nigga cut me off. I was like, nigga, why my nigga not moving to this direction? You just cut me off and jumped the front.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Like he's winning.
The first down run for Elliott will net him about 5 yards. It's 2nd down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, this nigga got his niggas on fire.
2nd and 5 now. Prescott. It's caught. Cooper. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 3 catches last week. He's got 3 in the first quarter here tonight. Looking back to Cooper's numbers from last year after that trade, he ended up playing 9 games for the Cowboys in 2018, 725 yards, 6 scores. Also had the 100-yard game in the playoffs against the Rams. And if you add up the numbers between the 2 teams last year, he was over 1,000 for the 3rd time in 4 NFL seasons. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points seeded.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
At the 22-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here's Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. And they'll bring him down.
I'm dead ass on Facebook right now, dog.
They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion
it's
on
4th
3rd.
down and you're on your own 13. Why are you going?
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
It's only the second
They
quarter.
do snap it to Prescott. And mark him down
you
right
watching-
close to the 40 at the 39. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well
I
on
should have hit
4th
stick,
down.
but I tried to jump
So
in front of
Amari
him.
Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice
Nigga, that
play
was
there.
me,
And it's
nigga.
so
What you
funny that
mean?
when I was going through the draft process when he came out of
That
Alabama,
was me at that moment,
and
nigga.
was inquiring
I just
about
picked
him
up the
and his
remote at the
skills.
last second.
They say it all began back in Miami. He really
Look at that sack.
Heavy rush, and down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Prescott. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Going deep for Walker. He's got him in, complete. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. Might want to remember that 3rd down play, 37 yards.
Yeah,
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Shit, I forgot who the fuck Kevin
2nd and
is.
5
Damn, I forgot
after the
niggas'
5-yard
names and shit.
completion on 1st down. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down.
You got to go to YouTube, but it's the button on the back of your shit, on the back of the controller, that little shit, that little circle. You got to do that and some more shit.
14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Yeah, I found that shit out. You're supposed to do that shit before you go buy a new one, just in case.
This one winds up to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On second down, Prescott again. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line.
You see this shit, Ron?
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. From the gun, it's Wentz. Going for it all.
Dude, what's up with these under-throws and bullshit,
Top by Jordan Lewis.
Like, I gotta, like, they really made Wentz ass. Like, they really dropped his overall, and I gotta make
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
I'm trying to get him up to a 70. He had a 69 right now. But
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And this will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he's able to hook up
all you
with
had to do was
Michael
just move
Gallup.
up, CJ.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
They ain't gonna do that shit for me.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
I did.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Trying to shake off the interception for the last
he picked it right
drive. He'll look to throw. And a big turnover there.
He baited me into that shit. He baited me like a mother. I was like, oh, this nigga open. These
I'm not
niggas
laughing
ran
at
over
the
and picked it
situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Escaping the pressure right. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And
They wouldn't give me him so I could pick it off.
Good effort there trying to take a shot,
nigga, you ain't
but
getting
it's
no
3rd down. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now Wentz on the bootleg. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback. Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath by all means.
And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
After the penalty, it's Elliott. Nifty move. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 13.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Mike, check. 59. Here we go, 47. Check 26.
Prescott from the gun. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Dak and the offense still out there. They're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
He got it.
He's going to find
He got it. Because the only reason why he got it was because they wouldn't let me switch to a defensive back. They made me be on the line.
Prescott last year against Philly, boy, biggest
he
game
got
of
that
his
shit.
career passing yardage-wise, 455
They wouldn't let, I knew he was going to throw it in the middle of the field, but they wouldn't let me switch
in a
over to the first one.
29-23 December victory over the Eagles. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Prescott to throw it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Mike, check. 59. You. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. We're going to 53. 26.
Throwing. Prescott. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down. Needed the 40, but he's a yard or 2 shy. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Running with Elliott. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush. Rush in, rush in.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's
Damn, they wouldn't let me go.
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. Here's Cameron Johnston now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
Hey, kill.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lamb. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Last year, Dak Prescott had 3 fourth-quarter comebacks, and he's in search of another one right now. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott, and Walker has it. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 35. Correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And that's Elliott, complete. A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Mike 5'9", 3 bucks.
They'll throw again. Prescott. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
On 1st down, it's Elliott, and he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Prescott. to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and that takes us from second to third down. The Cowboys on third down. They've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Prescott being chased out left. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that is incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he will find his man on the outside. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
That's it, baby.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
You don't want no problem with me.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown.
It was 3 niggas over there.
Here. This one's not over yet.
To the ball. Like, I'm pushing triangle. These niggas just sitting there looking at the book. I don't understand, dog. What's up with this weird-ass bullshit? Like, these niggas...
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. He'll look to throw, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Shit. Watch the shit.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Go. Watch the shit.
Here's Sanders. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Check. Slam. Hey, alert 3.
Now Wentz. Rolling to his right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
At their own 8-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure.
$10 maybe.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Philadelphia, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.